Few weeks ago, I went on my trip to Rome. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, find new inspirations, get motivated to create and experience painting while traveling. But the trip turned out nothing like I've expected. Looking for a place to draw is definitely not easy. I didn't find a good place to paint after all, but I did create a couple of sketches. As I couldn't actually find a good place to sit and paint in Roma, I decided that I'm going to not waste all of these ideas that I had and just take some pictures to paint things later. It was not an ideal solution because the entire point of the trip was to paint from life. But, well, we have to deal with what we've got, okay? So, as I was walking around the old city of Rome, I found a lot of nice cafes and shops fronts, and I took some photos. And I'm gonna use them as a kind of a reference, but I'm also gonna add some of my own interpretations and ideas. So yeah, I'm waving like crazy here. So yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go. And to actually make things a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna go and try use different medium and sizes. So I think I'm gonna paint two of them in the sketchbook and then maybe use some watercolor paper and try to just make them with gouache, maybe some with wax pastel, but I'm also want to use watercolors this time, maybe, because I haven't used them in a while and it could be fun. I think I will do 4 designs and try to paint all of them. Hopefully one will turn out pretty enough to get on the wall, maybe. But first, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel. A lot of you that watching my videos are not the subscribers and my channel is really small still, and I would really appreciate if you help me grow my little business here. So yeah, thanks a lot, and let's start with sketching. But where the hell is my sketchbook? Found it. I noticed recently that my artworks are really lacking the storytelling part, that I'm focusing way too much on everything to just look pretty, and in the end there is something missing that makes the art interesting and engaging. So I was thinking that this time I could maybe try and put a little bit of a story into each design. Not anything complicated because these are small illustrations, but just this little something that will make the art more intriguing. Okay, I'm quite done with the first sketches. I've tried and added some details and all the stuff that I remembered from the trip. Yeah, I decided to go more into details and I actually like the sketches pretty much, but I've never painted anything like this before, so this is going to be a challenge. I'm having so much second thoughts, so many second thoughts. So far I only painted like some landscapes and this was easy, but this is going to be so detailed and I'm not sure if I can do this. I guess the only way to find out is just start and try. It's not gonna be easy. It's here. I'm feeling scared. I haven't painted in like a month. I'm not sure if I can do this. At the end, I've ended up only doing 2 of the 4 illustrations that I planned at first. First, it was way too ambitious to do all 4 of them. They are pretty detailed for my skill level, so if I wanted to do 4 of them, I would probably spend like 2 or 3 weeks just painting them. But I really like the idea of this pizzeria cafe and clothing store, so I went with those 2 and sketched them out. I've tried adding as many details as I remembered from the trip. There were actually a lot of plants everywhere and everything looked so cute and beautiful. I especially liked how many plants people were having there. On almost each windowsill they were plants, and ficuses, strelicias were just standing everywhere on the streets. I guess it isn't that hard to keep a plant living when the weather is so beautiful outside all year round. So once I've started painting, it all went a little bit more complicated. I really realized that I never painted such a detailed and complicated scenes. So I mean, I did them on an iPad, but it's just super easy with all the possible layers Procreate is giving you, and the ability to zoom in and out and change brush sizes and everything. But on paper it's a totally different experience, and it wasn't the easiest one. After I put the first couple of layers of paint, I actually got so scared that I almost got sick. I don't know what happened, but my husband diagnosed me with an art block flu. because for 2 days I was like sitting in bed and couldn't work because I was so stressed about how it's gonna go, I guess. Or maybe I was just procrastinating. This is also a possibility. I ended up doing a lot more layers of paint, and at first I wanted to do all of them with just gouache, and I've also wanted to like mix different art techniques, like maybe use watercolors as well, but I've just stayed in the comfort zone, and after putting first couple layers of gouache, I just switched to pencils and then right into neo colors because this is what I can do. I was switching from one to another just because it's easier to work this way. While one is drying, I can work on the other in the meantime. So sorry if it looks a little bit crazy on the video here, but it really was a lot easier to work like this and don't have to wait till the paint is dry. I've decided to do a very limited color palette again this time. I maybe should have limited even a little bit more because the illustration in the sketchbook with a cafe, it actually turned out really great regarding colors, and I've liked how all of them work together. But the other one,
went maybe a little bit too crazy because there were so many details and like a lot of clothes and flower pots and plants and just everything all around. So I maybe went a little bit too crazy with the colors. They're not bad, but limited palette never fails. So maybe next time I can like use even a little bit less colors maybe. And I must admit, I'm really happy with the final result. Actually, the pizzeria slash cafe turned out really cute. And I think it was the right amount of details for a paper size. The other one was a little bit maybe too small, but it also isn't the worst one. I actually like it pretty much. I've spent so much time on it and put so many energy and love that I just cannot not like it, I guess. But yeah, I'm just happy with the result. They are gonna remind me my lovely trip to Rome, and I am happy I just had this chance now to just sit down and paint it. I hope one day I may be able to like paint something like this from real life maybe, because it would probably be more fun experience actually doing it there. But if you haven't seen the vlog from Rome, you can check it out. It really was a crazy trip. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Here's the final result. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, remember to subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Bye bye!